Hello, this video will be a response to Mattu516. This video will be on why I hate the United States of America. I'm just gonna start off by saying that I did know that America's won 2 wars by itself against Mexico and Spain, but I can still make the same point that America's not won a war abroad without help. So, and the reason why I don't hate France is because of the US War of Independence is because they didn't betray us with our enemies like America did, who were our allies, and they betrayed us and signed a treaty with France, who we were protecting them from, and that's why we were taxing them. So they did all this for money, not about ideals. It was all about money, which everything to do with America is all about money. Whereas in Europe it's about ideals and quality of life. In America it's all about money. In World War I, you said it was to do with influenza, and that we probably would have lost if it hadn't been for America coming in. But that's not the case, because for me the main parts of World War I were the Russians leaving because of the Russian Revolution, and the French leaving their army. But the Allies would have been able to plug the gap with imperial troops from the empires, and would have eventually won the war without the United States. So no one in America can say that they won World War I, because the outcome would have been the same even if America hadn't came in. And also America did supply us with weapons, but so did Canada, and we were also able to make our own weapons, and America only supplied us with, I think it was 5%. Well, no, not America supplied us, but we were able to make 60%, but others only supplied us with 5%, whereas in World War II it was like 20 to 80 other people supplying us in things we made ourselves. So for me, no American can say that they won World War I, saved Europe in World War I. World War II, the Americans came in late to break the British Empire and make it go bankrupt, so it wouldn't be able to stop them from doing what they've done over the past 60 years. And when they did come in, they blackmailed Britain into racking up a huge debt with them to win the war. So then after the war, they rebuilt Europe and Japan, but Britain wanted and asked for, needed about $300 billion, and they only gave Britain $100 billion, which was barely enough to pay off its debt to America and then have anything left over. But then it still had to pay off its debt that America gave to them. So America was doubling the debt that Britain had to it. But we did use that money to make up the NHS, which was a good thing. But if we'd had more, we would have been able to do more, so Britain would have got back on its feet quicker, and we would be in a better position now. So, and in your vid you said that the world should be thankful that America retook Japan all by itself. It didn't take it back Japan all by itself. There was Allied forces fighting in Asia all the time, and long before America came into the war. The difference is that America had the naval power to beat Japan, because America was the largest Pacific naval power. And also America did cause the war in Asia, because it put an embargo on Japan, which made Japan need more minerals and resources, so it started taking over more land. And then America didn't help because it wanted Britain to lose its empire. Your president at the time said this. to Churchill, and we couldn't do anything about it. And the Falklands War, the reason why I don't like America because of this is because we help America in so many wars and they didn't help us with men, and they stopped us from taking out Argentine air bases on the mainland. So that's why I don't like America, because of the Falklands. And also now they won't diplomatically support the UK over the Falklands now, even though it's proven to be ours, and that Argentina has no claim because we beat them in a war. So it's just not right that America can treat Britain like shit and they keep on getting away with it. And then the BP thing, BP should pay, but so should the other two US companies, and the government shouldn't have, and its people shouldn't think it's a British company when it was 50% American, 50% British, and now there's 7 people on the board which are American and 5 which are British, so it's now an American company. So they've used a huge crisis to gain more money once again, and Britain's lost again, when this seems to happen all over the world. And they're trying to change Britain's mind over this oil near Libya, but America's done things like this all over the world to other countries where millions of people have died, but no one's died because of this oil deal between Britain and Libya. But America is annoyed because we might have let go of the person who might have blown up the Lockerbie plane. So might have done. It's not even proven because he had an appeal and America wouldn't let it happen, and they still can't kill the guy that actually did the thing, who's Colonel Gaddafi. They can't kill him, so what's the point in keeping some guy there? So I look forward to your response.